For today, I'm going to show you a decline curve analysis tool by NeuDax. In NeuDax, we tried to make a decline curve analysis tool that would be fast and semi-automatic. So it would enable us to do thousands of decline curve analysis per day, basically. So if you want to do this kind of analysis for a large number of the worlds, unfortunately, the current tools cannot do it in a short time, but with tools like this, probably you can do it much faster, as you will see here. So the tool is very simple. You have all your wells loaded, and it's as simple as loading a CSV file. So I have all those API numbers. Let's start from the first well, and I can go to the next well or the previous well I want. I can show different kind of the plots. I'll show you later with what type of plots are available. And let's start with doing the curve fitting, and you will see how it works. So for example, these blue dots are the daily rates, and those crosses are the cumulative rates. So I'm feeling that all those first 3 points are, not outliers. So in the first few days of the well production, we had some problem in the production, or we had some things that we don't want to start curve fitting from day one. So we start the curve fitting, for example, in this case, from day 89. So I click left mouse button on there, and everything would be removed, as you see here. We skipped until day 89, so everything would start from day 89, and simply let's do and just click on the fit hyperbolic. Basically what it does, it's using the TRF method and linear loss function, and tries to fit a curve, the red curve in this case, on the daily rate. So I can do a few things. For example, I see outliers here, so if I click on that, that line would be removed from my analysis. I'm feeling that also I should remove this one. So let's do the curve fitting. As you see, we did a very good job on this kind of curve fitting, and our cumulative actual rate is also satisfied very well. And so even you have this option that instead of fitting on the daily rate, you can check here and say fit on cumulative and do it again. So as you see, now it's a little bit different. So as a result of this analysis, now we have the initial rate, we have the initial decline rate, and we have B for this one. And as you see, based on those things, we have calculated IP90, IP180, IP365, and eventually EUR. So I can save those parameters, and as you see, it shows that at different times I saved and did this kind of analysis in a different way. So I can go back and see what I did in previous analysis, or in the last time that I did the curve fitting for this one, for example. Let's say that I'm very comfortable with this one. Even I can check the same curve fitting on the other kind of plots. This is the linear plot. Both rate and time are in linear scale. So I can do it in semi-log. Now the y-axis is in log format. As you can see, maybe I can remove some other points, for example this one as well, and let's say, yeah, maybe it's a better one. So even I can go with the log-like format, and in the log-like format, basically you see both x-axis and y-axis, time and rate, in log scale. I can do the rate versus Q. Q is in x-axis, rate in is y-axis, and as you see, I can do this kind of analysis very quickly. So let me go back to the linear plot, and I say, okay, go to the next well. Or I can do this, for example, for this well. Let's go, for example, for the next well, which is much easier. For here, I will start from here. So I'm feeling that I should start from day 17, and simply I just click left where I want to start on my analysis. And so I say, okay, do the curve fitting. I'm doing the curve fitting, I'm feeling that my curve fitting on the rate does not satisfy my cumulative curve. So maybe I say, okay, instead of fitting on normal rate, let's fit on the cumulative rate. Now in here I see this purple line would be fit on the cumulative data, and again those are the results. You can use different kind of methods. For example, let's do the curve fitting on the normal rate, and instead of linear loss function, let's go and do the soft L1. And if I do that, again you see it does a very good job on the daily rate, but it's again maybe on cumulative it's not satisfying. So it looks like that it's the best combination for this one would be linear on cumulative. So I'm very happy with this one. I save it. I can go to the next one. For example, here I say start from here and do the curve fitting. Let's go with the semi-log and look at the semi-log here. Do the curve fitting. It does a very good job of curve fitting. I'm feeling that this line, this one, and this data point are not a good data point, so let's remove them. And I'm feeling that maybe I should do with the curve fitting on normal rate instead of cumulative with the soft L1. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, I'm feeling more comfortable about that, so save it. As you see, it's very fast, and you can do too many of the decline curve analysis just in a matters of a day or two. This tool is available by NeuDax, and you can start using that right away. Thank you.